Hey everyone, welcome back. Mythmerk here. Alright, so when last left off, we had an offspring. Let's see if it changed. No. Looks like you have to actually continue to be playing for the countdown to decrease. It won't go while you're offline. Alright, let's see what we can do next. Meet Sebastian by the Overlook. Alright, he's up north. Looks like there's a flue flame. Upper Hogsfield. Let's get our spells back in place. Right. Not too far.
Some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
I came as soon as I could.
I finally realized what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We deal blows.
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
Okay, we have to reach the entrance of the mine. Always good to have spare moonstone.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you.
I like my spells this order, actually.
Revelio.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who
Alright, let's fight. Come on. Watch out. Thank you. Oh.
There you are. You won't stop me.
Oh. I fell into the water. He didn't know how to swim.
Revelio.
Looks like there's two more inside of here. Where's he? Right, one more.
I will make you.
Revelio.
Bombarda.
They're gone.
Revelio.
Alright, got about 100 to go.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we can fight our way through or be discreet.
You know,
let's
which one
fight.
I'd choose.
Fight.
Bombarda.
Watch out. Yeah, make them come out here to us.
Let's get this over with. You almost
Jeez.
Bombarda. No!
Okay. Can you pull another one? Watch out. Jeez. One more?
Bombarda. And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Okay. Let's get some loot. And to the mines. Overlook mine. Okay, we're looking for the rune symbol. Oh, more goblins.
For better or for worse, we're in.
Good teamwork.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Bombarda.
Right, let's go this way. Got to jump. It's like climb.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Warning. Extreme danger.
I won't rest.
Jeez. Get him. Watch out. Jeez. Chill.
What are you doing?
How many Hogwarts loyalists are in here?
A lot.
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
Something over here.
That ledge is awfully high. Any
Let's
ideas?
use this. Wingardium Leviosa. Okay.
Revelio. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Bombarda.
So we got a chest over here. Okay.
Revelio. Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Bombarda.
More loot. Not the right way to go. Okay, we have to climb up there, maybe?
That bridge has seen better days.
I think I need to burn it.
Incendio.
Looks like Reparo. Repair that bridge.
Reparo.
Okay. Might as well leave fire spell since there's spiders all throughout here. Oh geez, big spider.
Incendio.
It's freezing though. Oh no, I'm more.
Bombarda. Arresto momentum.
Okay, we get them all?
Revelio.
I think so.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Extreme danger. I don't think it's worth it for that. Another chest. Alright. Oh, watch out. Get that spider. Oh good, it's just one.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Oh yeah, more
Why am I not
goblins.
surprised.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
Bombarda.
I work best.
Glacius.
Watch out. Good job. Watch out.
Rather unwise coming back this way.
Stop! Bombarda. Accio.
Ow.
Glacius.
I'm a goblin.
Okay, one more. Oh, spiders here too.
We're not finished yet.
Watch out. Jeez, another big spider. Come on, just take him out. Almost. Watch out, jeez. Way too many spiders. Come on. Almost got the big one. Okay, get the babies. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Nicely done.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
For a Ravenclaw, you certainly have a lot to learn.
Revelio.
Looks like there's a chest.
Bombarda.
Gonna need fire. That should work, Confringo.
Confringo.
Now, we can have a look around in peace.
Alright, let's lift it up.
Leviosa.
There we go. Switch out the spell.
Revelio. Confringo.
There's one of the symbols. Oh, there's a second. Where's the third? I need to go down further and look because I don't see it up here.
Confringo.
Right, 1, 2, 3.
Wasn't expecting that. We should clear out these spider webs. Always seem to be in the way.
There's the doorway. Oh, did I make it? The world floated back to me as if in a watery haze. How long have I been unconscious? I only remember his eyes, empty, empty of sorrow, yes, but also I recall a feeling of sense of euphoria as I watched the pain vanish, but then everything started to turn. When I fell, I must have hit my head. I neither feel...
Revelio.
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Looks like another chest.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
So that's how we leave, but it says check on Sebastian. Let's go check on our friend.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here's some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
It's right over there. I can see it.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit.
Alright, let's see if it gives us a clue.
Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Mornweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A goblin named
A
Lodgok.
friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
You're not thinking straight.
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
I get he's angry, but it's not my fault. I'm trying to help and I'm trying to be reasonable and not hot-headed. Alright, back to the room requirements. Let's check to see if the offspring is ready. Nope, looks like it might be. It's not there anymore. Okay, so we go talk to Deek and let him know. Can you remind me what I'm to do with the Thestrals, Deek?
Could you remind me what I'm to do with the Thestrals, Deek?
Release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deek when you're finished.
Okay. Let's check the quest for details. Groom and feed the offspring. Okay. So first we have to find the offspring, but let's get our brush and food ready. It looks like the mom and the dad. There it is. He's so little.
I should let Deek know about the newborn Thestral.
Yep, let's go back. Hello, Deek. You'll be pleased to know that a little
Hello, Deek.
Thestral was
You'll
born.
be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deek.
Deek is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deek couldn't. Deek is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deek's master ordered Deek to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deek had ever seen. Deek begged master to leave her be. When Deek hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deek had to punish himself. As Deek punished himself, master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deek suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deek could reach him, master fell from the cliff. Deek stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
I'm sorry, Deek.
What a horrible tale, Deek. I'm so sorry.
Deek has only told Professor Weasley that story, and now yourself. Deek often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deek feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deek can make amends for what came before.
All right. Speak with Amit. He's up there. Looks like. Take that blue flame.
It's tradition in my family to play a game of Triptych.
Alright, we're just around this corner.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak Gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves Gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Let's head to the mine then.
Lodgok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Alright. Near the mine entrance. Let's check the map. World map. It's really far south. Okay. Let's fly there. 1,000. Decent distance flying. Looks like he's up in those mountains a little ways. Almost there at least. About 450 away. Must be right behind those trees. Yep, there he is.
A friend who speaks Gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
He had no choice.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metalworker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle?
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lodgok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak Gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be Gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read Gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
We're ready.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Alright. Let's get our spells back.
Yes, of course.
Yes, let's stay cloaked because he said we don't want to be seen.
The door is looking at us.
The mind's eye.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real god.
There we go.
It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship.
Good for you. Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
Alright, let's use this lift to get down.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Accio!
Okay.
I've read about mines like this. Seeing one is something else altogether.
Alright. Pull it to us, and then we'll pull ourselves to it.
We need to be careful. As I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Lodgok, to say the least. Bombarda! You can't stop us.
Watch out.
Let's get this over with. There you are.
Ouch. Jeez.
Your little magic tricks don't distract me. You are exploding me and never seen a human attack. Bombarda. I hate that.
Come on, let's take him out.
Red Rocket cannot know. Accio. You won't.
There's one left. There we go.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
Alright, got a cloak again.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
Oh, gotta light that.
Good for you.
Alright, keep going.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere.
I was only following orders. Leave your accusations in someone else's direction, good day.
Oh, more goblins. Can we just sneak by them?
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
No idea.
You haven't had mushroom stew like one.
Watch out.
I won't rest.
Watch out. Bye. Ow. So many goblins.
Let's get this.
Let's keep coming. Ow, jeez. Okay, 2 more? Oh, jeez. These are all my potions.
Rather unwise coming back.
Alright, last one. Let's get him. Oh, missed that one.
That was meant for me.
Oh, this healing is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Alright, gotta start that fire.
This place is more complex than I had expected.
Something up here.
Revelio.
No, just some loot. And, looks like a treasure chest over here. Okay. Must be below. Sneak up on that eye. Oh, can't go that way. Looks like it's over here. Oh yeah, the door's open over here. Let's get spells ready.
We'll reclaim what is rightfully ours.
A lot of people in here. Oh, get him. Get him. Ouch. Come on, you got this.
I won't rest. Dead. One less shield.
Yes. Jeez, there's some more coming. How many are there? That's crazy. So many of them. Watch out. There are 3 left. 2 left. They're just trying to pick us off. 1 left. There we go.
That should be the last of them, Amit.
Good teamwork. Alright. So is this way where it's sneak in, I think? Alright, where are we supposed to be going? Oh, chest, but dead end. Oh, there's one of those doors you have to sneak up on. Okay.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
What's the best way out? Or do I have to backtrack the whole way?
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Yep, let's do it. Go sleep. Okay, that extra elevator helped quite a bit. Okay, we're almost out.
Of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Rats. Alright, there's the exit. Speak with Amit.
Can we please talk about what...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
Farewell. Right, Lodgok, you over here?
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals. But the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Alright, well, I think this is a good stopping point for today. I thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Take care.